Hello everyone, my name is Mario for Cos Spirit and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a spiritual review of the movie Warm Bodies. If you guys saw my two videos ago, I was talking about what movies would be good if you're a spiritualist, what would be good movies to watch. Like the very dark movies. I know as a spiritualist, I say that because I'm very conscious of the movies I'm watching, so I'm not into these really deep, dark horror movies because they're not good for your ascension. But there are some movies that one may consider as being scary or dark. But you know, like where we are in our ascension, we could tell the difference, and a lot of it that I watch is more comedy than anything else, right? So it's not really that bad. So this movie here, Warm Bodies, falls in that category there. But before I talk about that, I just want to say, if you didn't watch my last video, it's about angels and spirit guides. I would suggest for you to watch it. So I know it's a long video, but it's a story that happened personally to me, and I think you might find it interesting. So give it a look if you want, and let me know what you think, right? So anyways, going back to Warm Bodies. So to me, like, yeah, one could say that there's darkness in the movie, which there is. It's about zombies and all that. It's obviously there's darkness, right? And they're, you know, like, I don't really consider it as a horror movie, but when I show it to children, no, not even close. But as adults, you know, I mean, as a spiritualist, you know the difference. So it's not one of those really bad movies. So it's pretty light in my opinion, right? So basically, if you haven't seen the movie and you want to you're looking for a movie to watch as a spiritualist, I would suggest it. And if you're going to watch it, you don't want to know about the ending, I would suggest you not to continue watching. But if you already saw it and you don't mind me talking about the movie, then you know, keep watching and you may find this interesting. So for me, I looked at this movie here. To me, it was more of a comedy. It was more of a romance. And to tell you the truth, at the end of the movie, it's more of a spiritual movie than it is anything else, right? So basically, I'm gonna go through quickly through the movie, because really the most important thing to me is at the end. But anyway, so what do you got is you got the human race. I guess is a virus that came in or whatever it is, and a bunch of the human race became zombies. But then there's a bunch of people held up in this one city, and they have a big wall around it, right? And so every now and then you have these people that would go out and get like supplies. So in the one, you get a bunch of young male and females that go out to get supplies. So the one male and female are a couple, right, boyfriend and girlfriend. So they're out there getting supplies. And the zombies come in, right, and the one male, the boyfriend, he gets taken out by the star of the show. The zombie that's the star of the show gets taken out by him, and you know, the zombie eats his brains or stuff like that, right? And even that's kind of comical. You have to watch it if you didn't watch it. It's kind of comical the way the zombie narrates it, because he narrates pretty much a whole movie. It's through him, right? He narrates a whole movie. So So basically, then he sees that girl, and he falls in love with that girl. So then he rescues her and brings her back to the airport where he lives, and he's got a plane there, and he lives in this plane, right? But you can see he's not completely zombie. He's got a little bit of humanity left in him, because he collects records and all this stuff, right? So he tells this girl that you know, she should stay there for her protection and all this. So you know, they get to know each other, right? This and that. And then meanwhile, this guy he kept the brains of her boyfriend, and he would eat the brains, and that's how he would feel human, is by living through this guy's memories, right? And yeah, that may seem kind of gross, but it wasn't really that gross. But you can always look away, right? if you don't like that, well, it wasn't really that bad. But anyway, but basically, you know, I'll go this somewhat quickly, but you know, like you know, he loves her, this and that. So as the movie goes on, he's becoming more human, right? So at at one point they kind of get separated, but he decides he needs to go talk to her because he could sense that he's getting more human. So he figures, you know, that this whole zombie thing could get fixed because there's other zombies are getting more human as well, right? But then there's this other group of zombies, according to him, they're too far gone, right? So they're more like skeletons, with kind of like skin on them, right? So so they kind of sense these other zombies are becoming more human, so they kick them out, right? This and that, and then those skeleton things at the end of the movie, they come to attack the humans, and then the other zombies and the humans come together and fight off those things. But anyway, so that's basically the whole thing there. But anyways, so now the main star of the show, right? His name is R. He gets into that place there where it's inside the compound, right? He's able to sneak in, right? And he gets in contact with her, and she brings him in because her father runs the whole thing. And if her father sees him, he'll get shot, right? So her and her friend, they put all this makeup on him and all this to make him look more human, because to make him look human, so they want to go tell the father that this can be cured. So now all this, there's a lot of comedy in there too, like the whole makeup thing. There's a lot of good comedy in there. So they bring R to see the father. So the father tries to kill R, and the daughter R take off. They get away from the father, and then the zombies are too far gone. They come and they fight with the zombies that are becoming more human with the humans, and then at one point the father shoots R, right? But he doesn't do it to kill him. He just kind of does it to wound him. But then he's bleeding. So obviously it shows he's becoming more human. So then after that, the father believes that he's becoming human. So then the point of the whole movie is, right at the end, is that love heals. That's basically the whole point of the movie, because through love, now all these zombies are becoming more human, right? So there lies the spiritual aspect of this movie, that love heals. So whatever condition you may have, well, what's the answer? Love. Love is the answer to fix whatever condition you may have. It be physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. It doesn't really matter, right? So I thought, so it's kind of interesting, like in this whole movie about zombies and all that, at the end of the movie, or basically the whole movie, is really a highly spiritual movie. Like love heals. I think, how do you, does it get more spiritual than that, right? So anyways, I thought so basically for me, I enjoyed the movie. To me, I really saw it as a romance, as a comedy. I thought they did a really good job putting it together. And you know, if you're a spiritualist and you want to find a Halloween movie to watch, and like I said, I wouldn't suggest you go to these dark movies, like stuff like this here, the Ghostbusters. It's a little bit of darkness, but it's more lighthearted, more comedy than anything else. Goosebumps, like stuff like that. It's not bad. You can still celebrate Halloween, and you know what I mean. And so keep your focus on your ascension, and keep removing the dark forces, the dark energy, the dark programming within you, and keep ascending to a higher level of consciousness. So, but anyways, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as I said, you know, check out the video that I'll be posting, the link in my description. Check that out there. It's a pretty interesting video, and for now I'll leave you there, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.